Welcome to Week Gen C.
Focused on young adults in the Northwest.
And their careers in a post-pandemic world. What do you need to get that dream job?
We get the know-how, the tips and the tricks from local employers.
Helping you get to where you want to be in your chosen career.
How's it going, Kieran? Nice to meet you.
Yeah, you too, Connor.
Thanks for coming on and chatting with us. Could you tell us about the employment services and what they do on a daily basis?
Within employment services in the Jobs and Benefits Office, you have your work coaches. Your work coaches work with various people, all ages, all abilities, all health conditions and whatever. And their aim is to help them with their benefit, obviously, but also to progress them into work via local provision, our own provision, which I'll talk about, and anything that covers maybe health conditions. There's a lot of support and help there for that.
What some of the services and current programs do you offer to young people?
We've got new provision now launched very recently, just in April, and it's as a response to what we've all experienced the past year, the lockdowns, the whole COVID thing. So we're very much aiming the 18 to 24-year-olds. So within the Jobs and Benefits Office, anyone in that age group who's attached to us and has a work coach can talk to their work coach about our new work experience program. There's two strands to work experience. So there is a 2 to 8 week program, and participants on that get an extra £10 on top of their benefit for every day they participate. While they're on the work experience, they'll gain valuable experience and the possibility of a job as well. The other strand of the work experience is called the Opportunity Guarantee, and it's a 13-week placement with the guarantee of at least an interview for a job or an apprenticeship at the end. Again, the participants get an extra £10 on top of their benefit. We cover any travel and childcare as well. And there's a really good opportunity for them at the end of that to secure work. One more thing that we've launched, and it was launched on the 2nd of April, is called Job Start. So they can talk to their work coaches about Job Start, and that offers them 6 months paid work, 25 hours a week at minimum wage with an employer. So there's a lot of opportunity within that to connect with an employer and to gain valuable skills. Even if the job doesn't last beyond the programs, they have gained a lot of skills and a lot of stuff to take them forward and into work.
I understand, because even gaining work experience can be vital to get another job then, especially when you're starting out young.
Well, this is the thing. It gives you a lot of skills that you can transfer and into other work, and it gives you a lot to talk about at future interviews and update your CV as well.
100%. What are some of the skills that employers are looking for in terms of young people?
Enthusiasm, willingness to learn, be part of the team. Obviously, there's the old standards of punctuality and reliability. I talk to employers all the time, and those are always the standout things. Employers invest a lot of time in recruitment, and they don't want to waste all that time and have someone who doesn't have those fundamentals. So those are the real things that any employer in any sector looks for, that you're keen to learn, keen to be part of their organisation, good timekeeping and reliability.
What can you do to stay motivated if you keep getting turned down for jobs?
Yeah, that can be a real problem for people, and it is very damaging. What I would suggest that people do is become just a wee bit more proactive. So if you get a knockback from an employer, go back to that employer politely and ask for a wee bit of feedback. Tell them that you're still job seeking. Anything they can give you is going to make your future job search a wee bit easier. Give you pointers and tips of maybe things that weren't as good at interview and as they would have liked, and then the next interview you can make sure you pay attention to those.
Cheers. And with business models changing and going more online, should young people look further afield for a job?
I think we're in a unique position now, and certainly whenever I was a young person, you relied on finding work very close to home. But this past year, with us all working from home, working more online, you don't need to be beside the business. You can be in another town. You can even be in another country. So I think those limitations are definitely widening, and it's been accelerated this past year with the pandemic.
Mm-hmm. And do you think employers look at candidates' online profiles before interviews?
I know they do. My job is dealing with employers on behalf of the department, so I'm speaking to employers all the time. And I know that is something that a lot of employers do. So it's a really good idea to limit what strangers can see on your profiles. If you've submitted an application to someone, they check your profile and they see you maybe a bit the worse for wear, and a note underneath it saying, "I'm not going to work tomorrow, I'm going to phone in sick." That's a bit of a red flag for them. So, that might be something that's on your social media, but keep that private and keep your public face very whole.
Professional. So you should definitely think some things you should keep private, and then, well, maybe not too professional, but definitely not unprofessional. Try to keep it.
Yeah, you don't want to give them anything that's going to be a red flag for them. They might see that as being a problem. You could be the best employee they ever had, but if they're viewing your social media and see something, it could maybe affect your application.
Because even if they do give you the job and then something on their social media that reflects on their company or their business.
Yeah, well, you've seen that happening with celebrities and that have something from 5 years ago that they've maybe posted has come back and has denied them opportunities to be on shows and things. The same is true for all of us.
100%. Well, thanks, Sharon. It was lovely chatting to you.
Lovely to talk to you too, Connor.
Cheers. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks.
Right. Bye. Bye.